Hey guys, just another update. Let me see if I can make this somewhat quick. Anyway, got a bit of work done. Just had to put a cab on it. I'm gonna get some plexiglass from school. They have a couple of sheets of, well, I think they still do, but 3/16 plexi, so I'll get one for the back, trunk for the front, and then a little, probably a foot or so on the top here, just so if the boom's up here, saying pushing a tree over or something, I can see. And then the rest will be just some sheet metal or solid roof or something. I got some sheet metal welded on there. Pretty much just tack. I don't think I'll weld it all the way up. So smoothing out and grinding. I'm gonna finish welding the cab on. Got a floor on. All they are is some old street construction signs I had laying around. Had them from a job years ago. Had a whole pile of them. They didn't no. The place they rented them from shut down while the job was. They closed out while the job was going on, so they had a bunch of about 200 signs they didn't know what to do with. So I took a bunch. I knew I could use them for something, either for another job or for just for the aluminum. But anyway, we got, oh, this one's from the city of Surrey, but shh. I don't know where it came from. I didn't realize it, but anyway, I got the floor all framed out. We used just some of this angle, kind of, I think it's just from like shelving material or something. Got just some crossbars just for a little out at the port. Got one welded from here to the other side there. I had to make sure I had enough room for the swing and stuff. And then got this, yeah, seats already done. I got all the doors, all the tabs for the doors welded on. I got the one door off so you can kind of see how the tabs are on there, right? I got the hole for the muffler cut. Yeah, the muffler's a long story. I was kind of hoping that I could just put a straight pipe on it, fairly big, and it would be somewhat quiet. Oh, that's not the case. Yeah, it's really loud. That's all I'm gonna say. But anyway, I'm gonna see if I can make one. Well, I'm just gonna buy just a straight muffler and weld it in there. I drilled the hole, but I guess I drilled it a little off, so that it didn't quite line up going straight up. So I had to cut it and weld it back together. But because I didn't want to re-drill the hole and try and patch that one, so I made myself a little mounting plate. Not much lighting here, but anyway, cut that out. Doors done. All the body panels are on. I just have to weld the nuts on. Open up all the doors so I don't die. I don't know where it went, but anyway. Alright, let's go on to some of the stuff. Well, you see the stabilizer's just about done. I just have to finish welding a little bracing. I was going to do it pivot, but I said screw it. I don't have much time left. It's May, and say 30th, 31st or something. And I got to get it done before June 20th. Because my aunt and cousin are coming from Australia, and I want to spend the time with them and not working on this, and I kind of want to have it done by then. I got a bunch of projects I got to get done, but anyway. I have to make a bar to hold it down, right? Got a stabilizer pad made. Raise this up here. I also made it so I can take that bar out, swing it all the way up, and put the bolt through, and it holds the stabilizer up. It worked pretty good, actually. But yeah, I got a pad made, 6-inch piece of channel, 6 inches wide, cut it out 6 inches, so it was square. Got some plates. Worked out perfect because I didn't want this square because it just looked weird, and I didn't want the sharp corners either, so I cut them off. Cut the corners off, and then I used them as gussets too on each side. So I'm gonna be good and strong. I got a light bar I'm gonna put up there. See there? I don't know if that's the material I'm gonna use, but I'm gonna definitely put some lights up there. Just wouldn't be complete without it. Without them. tanks, and I'm going to turn the tank around because this is the out port, and the pump's on that side, so I don't really want to run a hose around here past the head of the engine, which is going to get really hot. So I'm going to swing the tank around, and then the fill cap will be on the side where it opens. Right? That plate here, floor. Alright, and then I also got this made. This will be for the thumb, but basically all it is a 2-inch piece of square tubing with another 2-inch with some just mounts on the end made, and with a 2-inch inside. A series of holes drilled, slides in and out. I had to cut a groove, you can see in here, because there's a seam. It's not seamless, so I had to cut a groove in there, but anyway, works pretty good. Just have to figure out how to mount it. Alright, let's move on to some of the hydraulic stuff I bought. It's just the air filter cover. I've been kind of on a shopping spree for the last few days, getting final hydraulic parts and stuff. I already got the pump, so I got that a while ago. This is the flow restrictor, or flow, right? So that'd be like 1 gallon, 2 gallons, so on, so on. Just mount there, bolt that down to wherever you want it. It's also adjustable. So I'm going to put it up against the seat. It's also got built-in relief valve, so that's handy. Because that's the relief valve I'm going to use for the entire system, so it better work. That whole thing, this whole unit was $100 bucks, so it worked out pretty good instead of buying 2 separate items. I got the filter head, just have to figure out what filter to get. I got some adapters for the tank, going down, I think they're 3/4 or 7/8. The outer diameter is like 1 1/4 inch or something. Got 2 of them. Filter head. This is the flow divider to split the flow between the 2 controls, one main flow. I was going to get 2 of these to split for the 2 flows coming back to the tank, but then I decided, well, since the tank oil coming back is not pressurized, right? I'm just going to get some pipe and make my own, just some threaded pipe, and weld some pieces together to make a little T or Y or something. But and let's see what else we got. All that stuff, pump, right, and the goodies. And probably one of my more expensive purchases. Oh, first I'll show you all. I measured for the hydraulic hoses with just a piece of. Actually, this is a 3/4 inch some fuel hose, like from I think it's the old hose off the fuel tank out there. You can see in the shed there. Anyway, I used that, just kind of taped it roughly. I taped the one end to about here, roughly, right, and then ran it, made sure it didn't pinch anything, ran it up. What we got, measurements here, we got, that's like, I think the shortest one, the longest one is 140 inches. That's going down to to curl the bucket out. That's the longest one out of everything. The shortest one is 26. That's from the joystick to the right, to swing the boom right. These are all hose lengths. They're all happening. It was funny when we got to well, I'll tell you the story, but actually, you know what? I'm going to cut the video and I'll do part 2. Yeah, so just a overview quickly. Alright, please see part 2 for continue on with some of the hydraulics. Okay.